nurse today. My name's Courtney. We're going to be performing a head-to-toe assessment. It should take about 15 minutes. Do you have any questions before we get started? Okay. Perform hand hygiene. And if we were in a hospital room, I would establish privacy, but this is what we will be doing for the time being. I'm going to start by taking your vitals. I would take your temperature. Pretend that I do that. And now I'm going to check your heart rate. And your respirations were 18, and your pulse was, let me just do the math here quick, it was 72. Okay, so now I'm going to start. Do you have any pain? Are you experiencing any pain at this time? Okay, so now I'm going to move on, and we are going to check your pupils. Okay. So I'm going to start by checking the size. I'll just have you look at my nose. Okay. And they are both 3 millimeters, and I'm just going to shine a little light into them. And they react correctly, and they are round and even and symmetrical, and they react to the light correctly. Oh, and while I have this out, I'm going to have you open up your mouth, stick out your tongue, and say ah.
Ah.
Good. Your mucosal membranes are pink and moist, and I didn't see any mouth sores in there as well. Have you had any problems with any sores, canker sores in your mouth, causing you any pain or anything? Okay, awesome. So now I'm just going to check your skin elasticity and check your skin trigger. Good, and it retracts correctly. I'm going to just do it on this side too. Also just checking the skin integrity of your legs. Obviously, if we were in a hospital gown, this would probably be a little bit better. But now moving forward, I'm going to check the upper extremities. I'm looking at the skin elasticity, making sure that your temperature is warm, which it is. Checking cap refill, which it accommodates in less than 2 seconds. I'm also just going to palpate your arms, and you tell me if you have any pain or tenderness when I do so. Do you have any pain or tenderness? Okay. I'm also just checking for edema, especially at the bony prominences, making sure that there isn't any fluid buildup. And then I'm going to have you squeeze my fingers hard as you can.
Oh, it's harder than me.
Good. Did you have any pain or sensations when I did that? Good. Okay, now moving forward, I'm going to check your lungs, and so I'm going to place my stethoscope, and every time I do, I'm going to have you just take a deep breath in for me.
Okay.
Have you experienced any lightheadedness or any shortness of breath? Your shirt. Okay, now I'm going to do your posterior. Your lungs sound even, no wheezes or crackles or anything. So now I'm just going to check your heart sounds in 5 different locations. You can just breathe normal now.
Okay.
This one. I'm also going to check your radial and your apical pulse at the same time, so just have you breathe normal. They're even. I didn't notice anything abnormal with that. So now I'm going to have you lay down for me. I'm going to check your gastrointestinal. Have you had any problems with constipation or diarrhea? Okay. Or any vomiting or nausea? Okay. So I'm going to lift up your shirt.
Okay.
I'm first checking the contour and the symmetry of her stomach, making sure it's nice and warm, and looking at 2 different spots, which is flat. And now I'm going to check for bowel sounds. Also noticing the symmetry and checking to see if any masses or lesions are present. Alright, and I heard bowel sounds were present in all 4 quadrants. So I'm going to just do a little bit of light palpation. So you gotta tell me if you have any pain or tenderness when I do so, okay? Any pain? Okay. And then with your urinary, have you noticed any problems with burning or any painful sensations when you use the restroom, when you void? And have you noticed any abnormal colors or cloudiness in your urine? And I didn't notice any bladder distension, so we won't have to palpate today. So now I'll have you sit up for me.
Okay.
And I'm gonna take this off. I'm gonna check your lower extremities, which I could have you lay down, but so I'm gonna start by just checking the skin integrity of your legs, making sure that there's no masses, lesions, cuts, making sure the color is even throughout, checking the skin temperature, checking for edema, making sure none is present, moving along the bony prominences, and then I'm checking cap refill. That is even. And I'm going to take your dorsalis pedis pulse. I'm just going to put you on this right here. And they're even and strong and symmetrical. And now I'm going to have you push your feet against my arms, up and then down. Did you have any pain or sensation when you did that? It was symmetrical and it was good. And have you noticed you have any problems when walking, or any kind of like your leg giving out, or any kind of weird sensations when you run? Okay. All right. So I'm going to have you stand up, and I'm going to just check your your gait for you. So I'm going to have you walk to the lamp. Okay. And then turn around and come back tandem walking, just heel to toe. Good. All right. And I didn't notice that you had any tubes or incisions that we would have to do further inspection on. Thank you for choosing Brand Health.
Cool.